Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kanitsi, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 4th episode of 2nd season of Anime to Your Eternity, so let's get it, let's go. Whew. Okay. Mm-hmm. It does seem endless, right? Bonshin. Yeah, I should maybe start calling him that instead of Peach. Bon. It's written kinda Bon Chien, but he pronounced it a little bit differently. Bonchen, Bonchen, kinda like that. And let's write a hint. Tasty peach, was it? Was it tasty peach? Gosh, I can't believe I already forgot. What kind of peach was it? I like the way he pronounces it. Okay. So theoretically, we have two Nakama now, Kahaku and Bonchen. We have our boy gang out of three. Them, maybe like see this moment. It's a bit strange in the a bit peculiar, I would say, right in the opening. I wanted to say that maybe we will spend more time in Parona's body. Well, at least so far, that's what we are doing. But I think that boy will still stay our like main form. Obviously, that's the face of Fushi for the viewer as well, and that's his very first human form. The young man who can see. Okay. Bonist? What does it even mean? Gosh, these posters are gorgeous. It's like from manga. I like him because he reminds me a little bit of Ryu from Shaman King, who I loved so much. I mean, they are super different, but there are some things, especially like kind of pompadourish thing he has. Okay. Sounds totally safe. That's good. Quick little trick. Mm-hmm. That's quite the change from the previous story the public had. Oh, that is convenient. Like a necklace of wisdom, you know? So, like, fashionistas, we also have builderistas. That's cool. That's not a bad wall. Yeah, yet. Maybe that is theoretically possible in the future. Mhm. Yeah, I guess he definitely did talk to him. Oh, so he doesn't have it now? How will it be then? Ah, tasty bitch, yes. Hmm. So he doesn't see him, definitely, but. Yeah, we're definitely having a romance plot. You're welcome. Oh, the castle is so pretty. The walls look pretty sturdy. Good job. Hmm. Well, I think it understands like friends, but yeah, probably not lovers. They're bonding already. That was quite a strange phrase. Did we always have this horsey? Like, what is this setup? They didn't have this horse, but now it's suddenly here. Oh, that's it? That's the drama? I thought something serious happened. Oh, this is a very dedicated guy that was working as his seat, as I remember. that was way less bad than working as a seat. Todo. To keep the job. He seems to be genuinely dedicated, though. Hmm. Do we get? Last time we had that effect, I thought that was like the soul of Tanari traveling. But here, it seems like it was different. The hint that he's so dedicated because he has feelings for Bonshen. Yeah. Yeah, I remember how he said in the beginning, I'm not going to hit on you because I'm only into girls. But now he does look like a girl. He's already getting his hopes up. Gosh. It's like fans of Prince Bon would be happy with anything what he says in his newspaper. Like they completely love and admire him, which is like interesting. Why is he is not chosen as an heir to the throne? For what reason? Because of how eccentric he is? We don't really know much about his brother. Hi. It's one of the characters we know. Is it? Oh, he's talking to spirits? Like, maybe these are like some unseen people he talked to? Yeah. He can see spirits. Huh. So there are like ghosts or something in this universe too, right? And people think he is clinically insane because he can see ghosts. Oh, she made the handkerchief? Or maybe it wasn't. Wait, he looked pretty different though. Because Toto was like very impressed when he learned that handkerchief was really important. And this seems to be the same handkerchief. But it's not in his possession right now. Like this was a ghost girl? What the heck? What the fuck? They want to exercise? Sadists. It seems like he wasn't, when he was seeing ghosts, maybe he didn't really understand that they were ghosts. Oh gosh. But if the girl was a ghost, or it was somehow Toda. So Tanari's spirit was talking to him, tucking him into sleep. Yeah, and he recognizes Fush always because of his abilities to see ghosts. Is it because he was seeing spirits? That why he decided or maybe not. Oh, that's cute. Oh. Mm. I see. So that was based on their actions and how they, what they do with their resources. I mean, he bought something nice for his family. I see. So that's how it happened. The spirits are supporting him. That's so cute. Yeah, though the hair color is the same, but eyes look totally different from that girl. Hmm. Does he see? He sees the bear. Does he see some other spirits? That's interesting. So it's like all their spirits are there? Hmm. That's kind of a completely new twist on the law of this world, I feel like. Because this episode shows everything in a completely different light. So before, we were told that like their souls, they just moved on somewhere in the happy other life, afterlife, cosmos, I don't know, etc. Right? Like when we saw the moments when they were dying, with them being with their loved ones or achieving what they wanted in life, etc., etc., just a happy place. And this, what Fushi is doing, was like the only way to actually preserve their very image. Other than that, we have kind of the incarnation, that is the passage of will. But now we also suddenly have ghosts, which implies that also after the person dies in this world, they can stay as a ghost. Moreover, it's not just only some ghosts, all the echoes that Fushi carries in them, they all also can be seen as spirits following him. So the form that he takes on is the spirit he's using right now, but all the other spirits are also there, all around him. And that is pretty crazy. And that ability of Bon kind of also somehow gives me hope that he can stay alive, because it seems like a very complementary ability, to Fush's. Though I'm now like thinking, if Bon died and Fushi got him as a spirit, when he would take Bon's form, would he also see all of the echoes he has just in front of him, like separately from him, all of them? Would it work that way? But yeah, as I was saying, I feel like that would be a good complementary ability. And that is quite interesting, because in the case with Yanome bloodline, right, we never copied anyone from this bloodline, and they also seem to like always be around us, so could also be a really like complementary character. So theoretically, being super optimistic, we could say maybe Fushi will really build this team in the journey of leveling up in this RPG, like gamifying it, we'll have this party with Kahaku and Toda, and that will be our adventure. Maybe we'll see it, the optimistic idea of them like not dying but staying alive and just being Nefushi's allies. I don't know, that is a pretty interesting episode. Kind of makes me think a lot of things about like rethinking the lore of this world. I'm like, okay, this is not quite how I imagined it, how I perceived it. So that was quite shocking. And also that moment with handkerchief, Toda was happy seeing that this handkerchief is important to Bon. And then it was implied there's some feelings involved. And then we see that girl with the same handkerchief, but then she disappears really quickly, which is okay. She might have just like up and left, right? Really quickly while he was distracted. But also then the handkerchief appeared on the bed. If that was really just a real person, like Toda when he was smaller, for some reason dressed as a girl and left that handkerchief, and now that he knows it's something that Bon treasures, he feels happy because it's his handiwork. That kind of doesn't work, I feel like. It seems like it was implied that the girl was a ghost because of how she disappeared so quickly, and then because of that handkerchief just suddenly being left on the bed. And now looking at Toda, yeah, he has the same hair color, but the eyes look completely different, I feel like. So it doesn't really work, because theoretically it could be possible, especially when it's a small kid. You can mistake one gender for the other. That happens when I was little. Oftentimes people thought I was a boy, and like they would call out to me like to a boy, right? And my mom told me she had that too, even when she was a teenager. Sometimes people would think she's a boy. So obviously like that can happen, and the other way around, right? But that, yeah, I'm not sure. It's a bit of a mystery here. I feel like something is implied. Maybe I'm missing something. But yeah, that was quite curious. And I think Bon is a really cool character. I like him so far. Yeah, it's because I was feeling some. I was feeling some references, my personal references, not intentional by the creator, in this episode. Like, yeah, him, because Ryu from Shaman King is like one of my favorite characters. I love him so much. And he had this kind of pompadour, and he was also pretty like eccentric, and he was so cool. And I feel like kind of the same energy, similar energy with Bon, and I really like him a lot too. And his backstory was quite interesting. Wow, pretty dramatic, I would say. Aside from seeing ghosts, I feel like he's maybe was a bit not sheltered, but kind of living in a bubble. He didn't really notice what is going on outside of his prince bubble, right? He was thinking about people around him, but that was like his sister, his mom. He was getting gifts for them. I think he didn't even like know of the possibility that he could do something else like his little brother did, but it seems like his little brother kind of less in the bubble, right? He went out, he looked around, he thought, oh, like here and there people need help, and so the king thought, okay, this boy seems to be more capable of actually getting things done and acting as a king to people, you know. Obviously, Bon has some growth as a character to do, as some personal growth, which would be a good character arc, but yeah, as it stands, I like him a lot. I think he's pretty cool. Would be interesting to see them character development as well. But yeah, I think that would be it for this episode though. So please share your thoughts in the comments down below without spoilers, of course. Thank you for watching and see ya.